About, let me work this out, let's say the end of 2009. So, or was it then? No, when did I have the car? Yeah, end of 2009. I was at Woodford Folk Festival, and a bloke called Jeremiah Johnson and we had a bit of a chat, and I was wringing my hands about breaking up with women. And he said some very wise words to me that, you know what it's like? What's that old quote from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? It's when I'm stuck in a spaceport with a towel and a this, that, and the other thing. I can't remember the exact one. That I really wish that I'd listened to what my mother said all those years ago. Ford Prefect says, "Why? What did she say?" And Arthur Dent says, "I don't know. I never listened to her." I've really buggered that one up. But anyway, you can just look up Arthur Dent, Ford Prefect. I wish I'd listened to what my mother had said. You'll probably find it on YouTube. I'll find it myself in a minute. Anyway, he said some wise words to me. He said, "Bill, what I do is I have a deep think about it, and look, I won't use the exact words he said because I don't want to spoil his IP, and it's his story for him to tell. I'm part of it." But he said, where's this? Incheon Asad Stadium, Incheon in South Korea. Of course, Incheon. Oh, did I see them? I was at what was now once the Blue Tongue Stadium, and now they call it the Central Coast Stadium. Oh, it's got another one as well. I think it's got a different sponsor. I haven't been there in a month of Sundays. But I went and saw a Asian Champions League game between Central Coast Mariners and a team from South Korea. It might have been Incheon. It's too long ago. It'd be easily 12 years ago. And that's a long time in my brain. This, by the way, is on your SBS On Demand. They have lots and lots of live channels. They've got the 4 or 5 that they have on the free-to-air television. But on SBS On Demand, they've got masses of live channels. So if you're into food, bang. If you're into Korean pop, I think they've got one. They've definitely got a radio station for Korean pop. And but this is put on especially for the World Cup. Now, the World Cup finished yesterday morning, I'm going to say about 8 a.m, I guess. 8 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, because it kicked off just after 5 a.m. And yeah, then it went to extra time and penalties, and no spoilers. But they put this on, and they've left it on. Now, let's see if I can work it out without looking at it. I'm going to say probably Europe, because we've already been in Asia, or it could be South America. No, I got it right the first time. It is Shenzhen Bay Shores Centre Stadium. I'm squinting without my glasses on. In Shenzhen, China. Never stepped foot in China. May do before I die, but who knows. So they have at different times, they have different moods of music. And this is just on kickoff. So this has been put on for the World Cup, and even though it's finished, it's still going. And so this is Pump Up. And I need that at the moment because I'm falling asleep here on the couch, and it's just gone past midnight in Lexington, Kentucky. It is officially the 21st of July. Happy birthday to me. Please don't wish me a happy birthday. Look, I'm being deadly serious. It's a bit triggering. What? It's like when people say to me, "Oh, just take it easy, Bill, take it easy." Well, do you turn around and say to a partner, "Look, just calm down"? I don't like it if somebody says it and they mean it genuinely. I'll accept it, but I don't like it. Same way, if you wish me a happy birthday, I don't particularly like it. I took my birthday off my profile years and years and years ago because I had all these people that wouldn't meet up with me if it was their life depended upon it. Now, where's this one? Oh, well, that's a bit tough. Now, that's coming in from around about, where the City to Surf runs. Oh, no, wait a minute. No, what am I talking about? Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, this is City to Surf. That's that church that you go past. So I reckon that might be North Head. There's a big private school up there, and the City to Surf goes from the city, goes out through Paddington, and you get Double Bay, and I'd be guessing at the names of the places, because the last time I ran the City to Surf would have been Glory. 4, 5, 6, be about 2007, 2008. First 3 years, I ran it all the way. The 4th year, I hadn't done enough training, and I got up to around about here. Yeah, I think that's the road. Yeah, that'd be about, Oh, is that Potts Point? No, Potts Point. What am I talking about? Potts Point's way in there. Yeah, I got up to about here, and I just thought, I can't keep going. I can't get up Heartbreak Hill at this pace. So I eased off, and what I did was, when I run, I tend to look at the ground, watch my feet, because I want to watch where I'm going, because I'm a bit clumsy. But when I started to walk, I lifted my head up, and my shoulders went back, and I started noticing things. Started noticing the trees, the animals, the people on the side of the road. Buenos Aires, never been there. That's Argentina. So sad for Argentina because they didn't win. But spoilers. So this is Pump Up, and then at some point this afternoon, possibly they'll switch over to a more chilled out version. If you want to get this sort of look with just Australian scenes and chilled music, you go to SBS On Demand, look for the live stations and look for chill. And you can get that sound only on your free-to-air, and you can get it with the Vision online, either on a smart TV like this, or on your laptop or your phone, or a mobile device, wherever you get your mobile device content. Poor old Jeremiah Johnson, the guy who gave me that advice. Oh, did I tell you what he said? He said, I ask myself, or ask out to the world. He said the universe, okay? I asked the universe, what is it that I did? What did I do wrong? What can I do better next time? And how can I stop that from happening? And when I'm on my game and I'm being mindful, I can access that and really slow down, take a deep breath, and have a damn good hard think, okay, I knew that lesson, I just needed to be reminded of it. And in the last couple of months, I've really been, at times, slowing down. Never mind the fact that I spent, the first 6 months when I was back in Canberra, from, say, about September 2025 to around about April this year, six, 7 months, I was very sedentary. Oh, where's this? Oh, it's Alkmaar, Nederland. Now, this is Alkmaar. Alkmaar is een groot plaats voor kaas. Kaas, cheese. It's a real big cheese. They have massive cheese markets. And they have cheese markets elsewhere in Nederland, but Alkmaar is pretty much the duck's nuts. And that is a team called AK, or RK, try again, RZ. RZ. So AZ, think of Arizona, AZ Alkmaar. I don't think I went there. Oh, this is amazing. The pitches up in Norway, they have to play during the warmer months, and they're synthetic mostly because you can't grow grass. And look at this sort of, that's probably, I reckon that time of the year, that's probably more towards spring or autumn, possibly. I've never stepped foot into Scandinavia, but they can't grow the pitches. If they do, it's going to be inside, it's going to be artificial light and a whole bunch of things. And with the bigger ones, they can. This is where, it's in Norway, but contrasts, can't see it. I'm going to miss it. No, it's somewhere. So they play but then the tough thing for them is, that's Rio de Janeiro. Didn't have to think much about that. That is the famous beach. That's where the 2014 World Cup was held in Brazil. Yeah, of course it is. And that is the home of one of my favourite little sayings for a Brazilian. I say, I did this as recently as a couple of nights ago in Molyulup, Fremantle. I said, Brazilian, I know some swear words in Brazilian. Oh, what's that? Well, Portuguese, but Brazilian, because they have dialects and everything. Oh, what's that? 7-1. Because during the 2014 World Cup in Brazil, they played a famous game, and I think it might have been a semi-final between Brazil as a home team and Germany as the away team in a place called Belo Horizonte. I can't quite get the pronunciation quite right. And Germany was up 5-0 at half-time. Brazil pulled one back, but it ended up being 7-1. So 7-1 is, if you want to... if a Brazilian's pissing you off, just say, 7-1, mate. 2014, 7-1. There's that. All right, let's park this rig. Let's wrap this up. I'm enjoying my birthday. It has just gone midnight in Lexington, so I'm going to spend the next 24 hours. I've got to sleep at some stage, but I'm going to go downstairs very shortly and have some lunch at the lovely, lovely place downstairs, which is that'd be Toronto, wouldn't it? No, what am I talking about? No, it's Europe. Venice. It's Berlin in Germany. I've been in that tower. I've had Schweinsteak und Bier in that tower in I'm going to say November 1985 with a couple of Canadians. And it's back then it was a revolving restaurant. And we went upstairs to have a beer, and then very late in the piece, because what happens is you get on and it revolves very, very slowly around. And once you get one revolution, that's it. Time's up. Whistle, full time, off you go. And we were having a beer when I just thought, geez, I'm hungry. This should have been my warning that I've got to keep my carbohydrates and salt and everything in check, otherwise my electrolytes get out of balance, and I ended up in hospital, which happened on the 24th of May. So we got about halfway around, and I said, the waiter came over, bitte? And I went, drei Bier und Schweinsteak. And he looked at me as if to say, are you kidding me? You're halfway around and you want to get a Schweinsteak? He said, well, I'll see what I can do. Extra spit in the Schweinsteak for the Australian, please. Oh my God, there might be singing involved. Oh, no, I'm going to cut this off now because this is, if you don't know the story about this song and sport, look it up if you want to. Oh, no, that's the funicular. Oh, it's funicular. That'd be Portugal. That is, no, Bogota, Colombia. Met a glorious Colombian woman, Maria. Where was that? At the Other Side Brew House in Terminal 1 at Perth Airport around about this time. About this time 2 days ago. And I'd missed my plane by about 2 or 3 minutes, and I had 4 hours to kill, and I was thinking, I'll go and get a cup of coffee and something to eat before I go through security and everything. And then I thought, wait a minute, I'm in Perth. I've never been to the brew house. And I was in Terminal 2, and I looked up, and there it is, brew house, Terminal 1. Of course it's in Terminal 1, because that's where all the FIFO people go in and out. In and out. So you can, that is a massive difference. Usually the bars and the really nice restaurants and all the good stuff is on the air side. Same deal. The only difference is that at T1, it's all on the same level. Whereas that's what mucked me up at Perth. I went upstairs and went to the security thing and turned to a bloke and said, where's check-in? And he said, I don't know, because he had a wheelie suitcase and he's one of those flogs. Sorry, I know they might have a capacity to do it, but if you take a big wheelie bag on board and stick it in the overhead locker, we probably won't be friends. You can do it if you want to. I know who does do it, Karl Kruszenitsky. He takes on because he travels so much and he's got whatever status. Now that would be, wow. That would be, look, South American. Yes, say South America. It is Tian Stadium in Guangzhou, China. Guangzhou, right at this very minute, because I met the father and son very early yesterday morning. And it was just at half time. I met a father and son in full Australian livery. Green and gold, they might have had different colours, because in sports you can do different colours. And they had Australia on the back, and they looked like football players. And turns out the young bloke is a futsal player. So him and his muckers are currently in Guangzhou playing in the futsal, at whatever age level he is, the futsal World Cup, the Futsal World Cup. So I haven't got all these things to look up and follow and see what's going on. But if you're interested in your sport at all, not everybody is, Jeremiah, are they? Then look up just Futsal World Cup China. That'll probably get you there. But it is in Guangzhou. And so I met them for about 2 or 3 minutes, and I said, I'm Canberra United, and they went, oh wow. So they realised straight away it's not a big one, but it's some sort of football. There is going to be singing very shortly. In fact, I have to get up. I have to get up for this. Oh, can I do this with my tight old body? That is a wow. Look at that bridge. That is a no. Oh, wait a minute. That's Japan. Of course it is. It's Tokyo. Did not know that. Not been to Japan. All right, got to clear some space here. Wait. All right, everyone together. This is Snollybollikins. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, God, this is going to hurt. Links. Oh, no, not yet. It went too soon. Oh, yeah, no. Links. Oh, my. I'm not wearing any underwear. Oh, got some bouncing balls. Come on, Ted, you play too. Don't look down there, for God's sake. Oh, godverdomme. You should read the lyrics to this, it's hilarious. I mean, he's singing in Dutch, but the English version it's all about, we're going to lift the roof off, we're party people, everyone just go left, right, and then go nuts. Here we go. Now, links. Now, Rex. Links. Oh, that'd be Wembley, wouldn't it? Yep, Wembley Stadium, London, England. Looks so different to what it did back in my day. Big old brutalist type building with these two massive towers, and now they pulled it down. It was an Australian mob that did this, and they took ages and they went over budget, and they didn't do a lot for Australian-English relations, and I don't know how they ended up with it. What was the name of the mob? They were huge. Multiplexy thingy. No, mate, I'm sorry, Snollybollikins. I haven't got anything energy left in my legs. Oh, Teddy can do it. Come on, Ted. You can do it. Ah, bugger. I got a flea in here. Snollybollikins, links, rechts. Snollybollikish. I said bollikins. And that would be Nirvana. Look, I think that's enough for now. Sport, love it. And if you don't know what the Reclink Cup is, RECLINK, that is a beautiful, beautiful mashing up of independent music and sport. And that looks it's European, or it could be, what's that on the hill? I think I've been there. It looks familiar. Of course I've been there. That's Scotland. Not in that castle, but I stayed in another castle in the middle of town, 1979. Yeah, that's Edinburgh. So Edinburgh is Hibernians, Hibs, and who else is in Edinburgh? No, because the season finished in May. And then the World Cup came in. All of my UK, England, and European football has just been displaced by world stuff. God, great place if you want to lose some weight and get some muscle strength up. Go for a bit of a wander around Edinburgh. Oh, and Glasgow as well. Same deal. All right, from Meanjin. It's now currently 21 July 2026 in the East, in Eastern Standard Time in the USA. It's still a couple of hours out from turning midnight on the West Coast, Los Angeles, San Pedro, Long Beach, etc. And then it'll be another 3 hours on top of that until we get to midnight for all of USA, and that would be Hawaii. And one more before we go. Oh, it's sugar. I spilt some coffee in my bag. That's USA, I think. No, it's Amman in Jordan. All right, that's a long squawk from Meanjin. It's Bill and Ted. Today is now we're into East. No, we still got a couple of hours. We'll still stay. It's day 21 of 42 days. So a halfway point on our Bill and Ted's perfectly excellent adventure. Whoopsie-doo. Good afternoon, good morning, good night, whatever you're up to. Bye for now.